Good morning. Happy Saturday morning, everyone. Happy holidays. First of all, I'm aware of this on my shirt. I just wiped it off. I had brushed my teeth and toothpaste spilled, so I caught myself wiping it off. So, forgive this, y'all. Excuse how I'm looking. I don't have any lashes on, so it's whatever. I am not off today. I actually have to work. I was just trying to sit here for a minute and enjoy me some cocoa. And it's actually real cocoa. It's not coffee, y'all. This is actually hot chocolate. I'm just coming off of a 3-day fast as of today. So, and I thought, because I couldn't have any coffee for 3 days, I thought, because I do drink hot chocolate around this time of the year, I love hot chocolate anyway. I thought I was going to, the first thing I was going to do was get up and make some coffee. And I had brought coffee last night so I could have me something to get up and make today, since I couldn't drink my coffee for 3 days. But, not saying I'm not going to not drink coffee. I had the coffee out, and I looked at my hot chocolate that I just brought yesterday. So I said, you know what? I'll just drink some hot chocolate today. Because I had been drinking because I couldn't drink the coffee, which I drink hot chocolate anyway. But I'll drink a coffee first, and then maybe later I'll drink a hot chocolate. So, anyway, this is really hot chocolate today. So, see how caramely it looks. So, yeah, it's not coffee. This is just hot chocolate. Now, I'm trying to just sit here and fold some clothes because HUD did some of the laundry, keywords, some of the laundry yesterday. My hair is not done. I look like 12 years a slave. But you know what? I haven't been giving a fuck because I need to recap you all as to what's been going on in my life. It has been a week. It has been really a week and 2 weeks, actually. So I don't know if the last time I posted about when I was seeing my grandson had been getting sick. So that has transpired into a whole nother category. But to God be the glory. Since then, when I kept saying, don't attack my grandkids, attack me, I really meant that shit. But it's all good. To God be the glory. So my grandson had a seizure. Not just one seizure, but a total of 3 seizures. He never had a seizure a day in his life. My oldest grandson, he's 12. About to be a teenager next year. I just love him so much. So, he, since then, has had surgery. And when I say he's doing better than all of us, I mean, we were the ones that was tore from the flow up. I had to get myself together before I went and seen him. So I got wind of it that he had fell out again at school. Okay. Just so happens I was still in my training at work. So I was working kind of like morning shifts. So that ended up being a blessing. So I was able to go see about my grandson. Now I'm on evening shifts, which I don't fucking like. I mean, I don't want to just be on straight evening shifts, and I'm going to talk to her about that today. Anyway, that's another story. So just to recap, he was hospitalized. My grandson was hospitalized, and he's been in there almost 2 weeks. But to God be the glory, he's at home now. He's resting. But since then, he has had a surgery because they found a tumor in his head, and that's what's causing the trigger. That was triggering the now seizures he was having. So this is new to all of us. So we were all devastated. We everybody didn't know what to do. We were panicking. And then that calmness had to come about. Like, y'all gonna have to trust God. Stop panicking. Stop all of this. I mean, he didn't see us doing this, but I was tore up. My oldest daughter was tore up. Her grandmother was we was all distraught, like tore up. But when I say we had some strong, and I do mean strong, praying team on my grandson's side. From my sister down to all of my cousins, down to church members, just everybody. when I say everybody was touching and agreeing and reaching in and just praying, praying for my grandson. So I appreciate all of that, because that's scary. And for a kid, I'm like, I'm like praying to God, like, Lord, let him be a kid. Let me take on that affliction. I don't want to see him. We don't want to see nobody, especially our children or our grandchildren, going through some real life shit. There's not a history of seizures in my family or on my dad's side of the family, so it's not trickling from my bloodline. But then when I thought about it, because my other daughter had asked me, well, Mom, do we have seizures that run in our family? And I said, well, let me check on that. Because up until my health stance, I was unaware that heart condition runs in our family. That's what I now have. So I didn't know that until I became sick with condition of having heart issues. And I was just like, what is going on? Why is this happening to me? And I was sick for months. And if you follow my old videos or anybody that's been following me, I documented all of that. I was sick for months because I didn't know what was happening to me. But now there's a name for it. And though it comes and goes, yes, it does. So, and it's scary. It's very scary. When I say I couldn't even bend down and pick up a piece of paper, that was a challenge for me. I couldn't even bend over. I couldn't even really stand up. That's when I was sick. I was sick for months. So anyway, it's not about me. That's my ringtone. Not my ringtone, my text tone. So anyway, but now, that would be from my oldest daughter and my grandson's father. That's their bloodline. So that would be either from his side of the family, that would be something that's going on there. I mean, I might have a mixture up in there somewhere, but that's not my bloodline. My bloodline is my daughter, and then she shared, with my grandson's father. So that would be something there. So maybe there's something that they need to look into on his side of the family. Maybe, do anybody have any type of health issues or any type of seizures or anything like that run in the family? So anyway, since then, like I said, my grandson has had major surgery on his left earlobe, left temple earlobe. That's where they found the tumor at. It was over here. I think my grandson, he was just ready to come home. He's a kid. He's restless. He's bored. I mean, they gave him all the amenities. He had a little PlayStation up there. They gave him, we brought his grandmother brought his tablets, and he had his phone and, everything. But, for a kid, you in one room, you really can't go out the room because he had like a cough, like a dry cough. So, he couldn't go out the room to, walk the hallways or anything like that because of the other children and things like that. So that's understandable. So, so once we found out what was going on, the first day he went to the hospital when I was notified at work, I said, okay, I'm on my way up there. So then his grandmother called and she said, well, just wait till tomorrow because they're going to give him a room because he's going to be here for a couple of days. This is before we found out about the tumor. So I'm like, okay. So the next day I got off work early. I got off work at about, I think 4 or 5. But anyway, I was en route. I grabbed some balloons, a card, and I was en route. Boom. So I went straight from work up there, and I stayed until visiting hours was over with. So then the next couple of days, I was off work. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to come back the next day, and I'll just stay all day. And that's what I did. So the next day, I went up there, and I sat and stayed all day, long, like from, basically sun up to sundown until visiting hours was over with. So things like that. So, and then I knew, then Tuesday came, and I knew I had my own end of the year appointments to go to, so I didn't go Tuesday. So anyway, so since then, he's had surgery, and he's doing well as to be expected. Like I said, he's doing better than we are, because basically I, just had to really, really tune in with God. Because we just didn't understand why this was happening, or what was the cause of all this? Is he stressed? I mean, what? But just to God be the glory. His surgery had to be at least about, I want to say maybe 7 hours. For us, it felt like eternity. When I say waiting all that day, my stomach was in knots all that day. From the time they took him in, I think that he went in about noon, maybe about 12:30. He wasn't done. I didn't get the call or the text until about 8, saying that he was done and he was in recovery. When I say my stomach was in knots, I mean, I was feeling nauseous all day. I mean, I was at work. I just feeling nauseous. I was just like, oh my God, what is going on? Just a mess. I didn't feel a sigh of relief until I got the text saying he's doing well, surgery went well, and he's in recovery. He's in ICU. Then I felt the calmness come over me. Not saying that we wasn't trusting in God, because to God be the glory, because a lot of things can happen during surgery. A lot of shit can happen after surgery. So we still trust in God just to make this make it all smooth for my grandson to heal and be himself again. He's a good kid. He really is. And I'm not saying it because he's my seed. He really is a good kid. Now, if he was a hotmess.com, I still love him. But I'll tell y'all, he a hotmess.com, but I love him. But no, he's really, really a good kid. He's very mannerable, very respectful. He talks like he has some goddamn sense. And that's more than what I see a lot of these young men his age out here talking slang, thinking that shit cute. It's really not. It's really not. Go read the damn book. Get you some education. Learn how to speak properly. He's very, very respectful, very mannered, a young man. And I only pray that he stay that way. So anyway, you don't have to be no gangster, no thug, or anything. You can still be a smooth talker and can fight. He can hold his own. Nobody, it's just the point that I like to see respectable kids and that know how to speak and talk to people. I really like to see that. I don't care what color you are. I really like to see it, but especially among my skin color people, because that we're not known for that. It's like a plus in my book to hear that, to see that. Instead of, your kids acting like little assholes, you think that shit cool because you doing it. No, absolutely not. I didn't raise my kids that way either. I don't care how I may have acted. Y'all not gonna act like that. Y'all gonna be respectful and be mannerable and know how to talk to people, and know how to talk and know how to talk to be in any room amongst people. So that's how you know how to enter a room. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at with it, y'all. So when I say it has been a week, it has been a week. But yes, my grandson was discharged yesterday. He's home. He's resting. His grandmother said he's on a lot of, medications, that he has to take for the next couple of days. And then he's going to be on his seizure medication twice a day. But when I say my grandson, I don't want to get teary-eyed. I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. I think I really cried enough this week. That's why I don't have any lashes on. I'm saying, what's the sense? Because I had lashes on, but they just kept coming off because I kept constantly crying. But when I saw him, when I first went down to the hospital to see him, I had been, I was crying and stuff the other nights and stuff. And I said, you know what? I got to get myself together because I'm not going to be looking at him with the sad face. I'm not going to look at him with the worried face. I'm not going to do that. He needs to be uplifted right now. He's the one laying in the bed, not us. And I wouldn't want nobody walking in like this looking at me if I was in the hospital like, so no. And you finna make me feel even worse, so no. And he's a kid, let him be a kid, let him be great, let him grow up to have a long life, that kind of thing, be successful. So with that being said, I'm just truly thankful. I'm so thankful to just everybody. And I had some strong, we all had strong prayer teams and churches and pastors and everybody praying for him and, and continue the prayers because, he is definitely out the woods for now, but, he still has a lot of healing to do, because he just had brain surgery. So that's serious, and when I say that was the longest day of my life. I mean, that I was waiting, even when hours kept passing, I kept saying any update. She was like, no, nothing. They haven't updated. They just said he's doing good. It's going well. That's all. that was just the scariest. Like, that was just the most scariest time. Like, just to be waiting all the time, while he was in surgery. I don't ever want to relive that again. That was just allowing all of us. So, like I said, the devil had really been busy. He really had been attacking my family, my grandkids, grandson rather, and nope. To God be the glory. So I'm just thankful. And then I was at work and my grandson called me. He FaceTimed me. He was on his grandmother's phone. He FaceTimed me. And it just made my heart just melt. When I saw that his grandmother was calling me, I immediately walked off the floor. Okay, let me go take this call because I need to take this fucking call. So I went to the restroom and I called her right back. I FaceTimed her right back. And she said, oh, look, she said, oh, he wanted to talk to you. It just made my heart melt. Like, he FaceTimed me and just wanted to see me, wanted to talk to me. It made my heart melt. Like, seriously, just made my heart just melt. I was just in awe, and I was just like, okay. So I talked to them, and he was still in the hospital, and then he said, I just want to come home, I want to be home for Christmas and everything like that. And then I know he does. I mean, what? Don't nobody want to be in the hospital. And don't get me wrong, my heart goes out to all those other kids that's in the hospital, that was on that floor, babies, all kind of stuff. It's just, I couldn't do it. I commend all the doctors there, the nurses. They was so polite. They was really sweet. The staff, everybody was really good to us, really good to my grandson while we were there. It's just a beautiful thing. They did a little light show every night for the kids where everybody flashed the lights and they did patterns with the lights. It was a really beautiful thing, and I commend everybody who really helps those kids, who do extra things for those kids. It's such a blessing. And I pray forever that they be blessed as well as that hospital, because they was very, very good. Very, very good to my grandson. They was on point. Even when I was there and stayed all day, I met all of the doctors. I got a chance to meet the surgeon. And everybody was just so on point. I had to correct everybody and tell everybody I was not his mother. I'm the grandmother, and my daughter's grandmother is the great grandmother. So they was just like in awe. They just couldn't believe she was the great grandmother and I was the grandmother. So yeah, Black don't cry. Okay, so anyway, but that's just what that is. But yeah, they was in awe. So they kept thinking I was the mother, but I was just like, damn, do I look like I can have a 12-year-old kid? No, all my kids are grown. These is my grandbabies, but apparently they thought so. Like, I could have a 12-year-old in this day and time? Oh, no. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it. No. No. So, anyway, I'm going to get off here because I do have to get myself together for work soon. I hate working these evenings like this, and I'm going to talk to her about that today. I don't mind some days, but you ain't just finna keep straight working me evenings like this. This is probably why y'all can't never keep no goddamn body. Who the fuck? Like, these young people who want to work evenings don't mind doing it, because I don't want to keep doing this, working these evenings like this. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, but I just wanted to let y'all know that's what's been going on. So that's why I said I don't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck about getting my hair did, getting my lashes, and none of that shit did this week. My focus was on my grandson. My nails is raggedy, all of that. I don't care. But now that he's okay, now I can get back to trying to get my hair did, trying to get, my lashes and stuff did before the holiday. So I'm going to get on here now and actually text one of my stylists to see if they could fit me in. Things like that. See who's working on a Sunday, because I don't have to go in until kind of late tomorrow. Well, at 4. And things like that. So that's what I've been up to. So it has been a week. It has definitely been a week. You know what? I tried to wipe this off, y'all, and it's still, oh well. It's not like I'm finna put it back on tonight when I go to sleep. These are my pajamas any goddamn way. So I wanted to jump on here. Now I've seen it and dried up. It's whatever. I don't care. Ew. I'm getting ready to take it off anyway. So I'm finna sleep in it again. It's finna be in the dirty clothes. So I'm gonna get off here and finish trying to fold up a little bit of these clothes, some clothes, and then get myself together for work today. So hopefully they'll transfer me to another location also that's closer as well, and maybe I can get better hours. But I don't know. But they supposed to be transferring me. Probably won't be till after the new year now, because everything's going on and things like that. That they can transfer me to another location that's closer. Because I passed up quite a few grocery stores getting to the one I work at, so they're gonna transfer me one that's in my area, basically. Do I like it? Nope, not at all. If I can do something else, yeah, in there, yeah, but I don't. You know, it's something for now. Like I said, just to get me through the holidays, and you know. But I'm gonna start back looking, and you know, next month in January, 1st of the year, I start back looking again. You know, so that's where I'm at with that. And then hopefully they'll transfer me as well to, you know, a closer center to where it won't be, I won't have to drive as far or whatever. So, all right. So with that being said, I've been it has been a week. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't understand. But to God be the glory. So I'm gonna get off here. You all have a blessed and prosperous day. Enjoy the holidays. Happy holidays. Stay uplifted. It's regardless of what's going on, just be thankful. Be thankful in every essence. Love on your kids. Love on your grandkids. Just love on each other, because this life here is precious. And as you can see, time waits for no one, and time don't give a fuck about what you're going through. It's gonna keep on going. So live your best life. That's just my 2 cents, and I will chime in probably before Christmas. Peace. Happy holidays.